Testing for sound. 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right, McMullen. Welcome everybody to the Jacksonville Classic Tournament here in Jacksonville, Florida, where we are having our Holiday Classic Tournament going on. Your HNU Daytona Swamp Rabbits are getting ready to take on the Raleigh Raptors. With just under 3 minutes left to go in our warm-up time, we're going to go ahead and start with our lineup. Today's lineup for your HNU Daytona Swamp Rabbits. Number 4, Jaden Jitsunen. Number 8, Sebastian Schaefer. Number 11, Sam Hemme. Number 12, Luke 3, Josh Reagan. Number 77, Easton Grimes. Number 83, Brendan McMullen. Goaltenders today, number 31, Angelo McGovern. And number 35, Carson Miller. New additions to our roster that we pulled up for this tournament. Number 15, Dylan Alcapes. And number 88, Braden Sturba. Not participating in today's game, number 29, Kyler Bradis. Number 74, Seth Canada. And number 14, Eric Rose Jr. We've got 3 games coming up this weekend. Today's game starting now at 9 p.m. Tomorrow's games start at 3:50 p.m. and then again at 9:40 p.m. Today we are taking on the Raleigh Raptors from North Carolina. Sunday's game is going to be determined on how the tournament goes. So we'll either be having a game on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. or at 3 p.m. And that is it for our warm-up times as we get everyone to the bench to get started for the face-off. All right, starting off in net is going to be Angelo McGovern. Taking the face-off is going to be number 19, Alex Kozak, with Luke Williamson to his left. Up top, it looks to be number 13, Ethan Resendez on the back end. Starting on defense, number 24, Chase Poole, and number 33, Josh Reagan. Let's go, Rabbits. Here we go. Kozak on the face-off. It goes to the Raptors. Raptors send it into the Rabbit zone, looking to get a quick shot off on McGovern. Poole pushes him out to the corner. They send it towards the front of the net. It's picked up along the side by Kozak and passed over to Williamson. Williamson tried to hold on to it as they are in the Raptors zone. Raptors with it at center ice, making their way back through into the Rabbit zone. You're going to have offsides on the Raptors with 13:37 left to go here in this first period. 14-minute periods with 2 minutes assessed on the penalties today. No change in the line for the Rabbits. Kozak again on the faceoff. Raptors with it. Miss pass gives Kozak the opportunity to go in. Gets a shot, passing it over to the side to Resendez. Resendez not able to get his stick down. He's holding it up against the board, sending it back into the corner. Raptors scrumming for that puck with Resendez looking to try and get a shot going off. Puck comes up to the blue line. Reagan fires. It gets deflected high and into the air. It's bouncing around. And here come the Raptors with it into the Rabbit zone. Reagan tried to get it cleared. Got it cleared back to center ice. Rabbits with it. Reagan chasing it down into the Raptor zone. Poole with it now along the side. Poole getting to it along the boards. It takes a hit up against the side and clears it up to center ice. Gets it up the way to Alcaves. Alcaves trying to hold on to it. Gets it back over to Poole. Poole taps it up the way. Poole scrumming hard for that puck along the side. Gets it up the way to Jitsunen. Jitsunen has got Alcaves set up in front of the net. Sturba with it to Alcaves. Alcaves looking for the redirect. Turning it around for a shot and wide. Sturba again up to the top to Alcaves at center. It gets deflected off the skate and moves all the way back deep into the Rabbit zone. Passes it back over to Grimes. Grimes now able to get it back into center ice. As the Rabbits take it away, Alcaves with a slick pass behind him back to Sturba. Sturba fires through center, blocked by the goaltender. It's cleared all the way out deep into the Rabbit zone for icing with 11:56 left to go in this first period. We're going to go all the way back. All right, in for the faceoff, it's going to be McMullen with Fogler to the left. Up top, it is going to be Lauer. Lauer passes it back to Hemme on the defense. Hemme trying to hold on to it. It gets picked up by Grimes. Grimes with a great slick backhanded pass over to Fogler. Fogler tried to dump it in deep. Raptors clear, but Grimes picks it up at the red line. Grimes trying to hold on to it. Raptors clear it deep into the corner. Comes back along the side. It's going to be Lauer who gets it. Lauer sends it around the backside of McGovern. Rabbits with it in their own zone. Gets it up to Lauer. Lauer clears to center all the way down deep into the Raptor zone for icing at 11:14 left to go in the period. We're going to go all the way back. Quite the drive. Rabbits trying to get it cleared out from in front of McGovern. Comes back along the side again. Raptors dump it in deep into the corner. Rabbits with it. Kirschbaum taking the official out. As Kuzmano now passes it over to Reagan. Reagan tried to get it up to Schaefer. Raptors keeping it in on the blue line. It gets deflected before it got caught over to the side. Scrum for that puck in the corner as they are trying to get it up and out of there. Puck finally comes up to the top of the ice. Here come the Rabbits. It's going to be Resendez making his way into the zone. Schaefer turning it around. But it is batted down right at the blue line by Reagan. Reagan sends it back in. Gets it back over to Resendez. Resendez looking for a shot. Shot right off the goaltender's face. And a save by goaltender. All right, off of the faceoff, just to the goaltender's stick side. Rabbits trying to keep it in. Poole keeps it in, sending it back around to the side. It cycles all the way around the back side of the net, up to the top boards. Resendez in there, Kozak in there, trying to get that puck. Puck comes up. Poole chasing it down here as it goes back into the Rabbit zone. Poole going to take it around the back side of McGovern. Poole passing it up to Williamson along the near side boards. Raptors with it with a shot on McGovern. Saved by McGovern. Great saves by Angelo McGovern in net. As the puck comes up once more, it's going to be Grimes trying to get to it. Poole chasing it down in the corner. Getting it up the way, trying to get it up to Williamson. Rabbits now finally have it, sliding their way over the blue line, and it's going to be a penalty coming up here now against the Raptors with 9:01 left to go here in this first period. Rabbits getting ready to go on a power play. Samantha says, yay, KPHN again. I sent her the link. All right, face-off is coming to the goaltenders. Stick side with Al Caves taking the draw. Gets it over to this side to Sturba. Sturba sends it around the backside of the net, getting it over the way to Ditsunen. Ditsunen with it, sending it towards the net. Shot by Ditsunen. Gets it back along the side over to Browerman. Browerman shoots and a save by the Raptors goaltender with 8:46 left to go in the first period, a minute 45 left to go in this power play. Again, Al Caves with that draw. Gets it, gets the rebound off the boards, drops it back to Browerman. Browerman sends it back over to Al Caves. Al Caves shoots! Yeah, a score by number 15, Dylan Al Caves on that one with an assist from Browerman. Nice. Face-off coming back to center on a power play goal for the Rabbits. It is McMullen that takes the face-off. It comes back out to center ice. It's going to be deflected off of this skate as a Reagan. Reagan able to get it moved back up the ice to Browerman. Browerman dumping it in deep as the Raptors chase it down in the corner. From the blue line, Reagan with it. Reagan trying to hold on to it. It gets deflected deep into the Rabbit zone. Picked back up by Browerman. Browerman passes it up the ice. Gets it back over to this side to Lauer. Raptors again with it. Nice hit up against the boards by the Rabbits. And McMullen taking the hit. Puck gets passed up to the top of the ice. Gets deflected over to this side, over to McMullen. McMullen drives it out of the zone and back into center ice. But it's going to be the Raptors taking it back in. Raptors attempt a shot, and it's deflected high and into the air. And they're going to call I think the puck deflected up and out of play into the netting right above the glass. So we're going to have a face-off coming to McGovern's stick side. Kirschbaum taking the face-off on this one. Kirschbaum with Kusmano. It's going to be Grimes that gets it around the backside of the net. Grimes making the drive through center, holding on to it. It gets picked back over to the defense. It is going to be Kirschbaum with it at the top of the boards, taken away by the Raptors. Shoot by the Raptors. It's wide of McGovern. Hemi moving that puck back and forth around the backside of McGovern. Picked up by the Raptors at the top of the ice. Raptors trying to hold on to that puck. It's stuck there at center. They get a shot from the circle. Takes a shot. Try to lob it into the corner, and it's wide. Raptors up against the boards, turning it around towards McGovern. Kirschbaum getting in there. And the Rabbits clear. Raptors again, dumping it back into the zone. Hemi with it. Rabbits cleared out to center. Raptors pick it up again and back into the Rabbit zone. They send it towards McGovern. Save by McGovern. Puck comes all the way back down again as the Rabbits try and get another shot off here along this side. Resendez with it up against the boards. Browerman putting him up against the boards of Resendez, picking up that straight puck. Resendez now up against the glass, gets it over to Poole. Poole sends it up the way over to Kusmano. Cusmano with it through center, getting it into the Raptors territory. Cusmano staying with it the entire time as Williamson looks to try to grab it along the edge. Browerman with it. Browerman tried to get a shot, deflected in traffic, and the Raptors pick it up once more. Raptors with it along the side. Browerman picking them up against the boards, and they lose that puck. They pick it up again around the backside of McGovern. Raptors send it all the way deep into their own zone, and it's grabbed along the back end by Resendez. Resendez with it with 5:20 left to go. Resendez sending it towards the net with a shot. It's wide. Reagan takes a shot, deflects off of the Raptor. Again, from the blue line, it gets deflected wide, picked up by Hemi. Hemi with it, plays it over to Kozak. Kozak guiding it into the Raptor zone. Kozak taking it to the top of the ice, dumps it back over to Reagan. Reagan tried to punch it back over to Kozak, and it pops back up to center ice. Hemi looking to try and stop it. A missed opportunity for the Raptors there as the Rabbits swarm all over them as Resendez picks it up, setting the play up into the Rabbit zone. Resendez now taking it through center, guiding it all the way through, taking it around the backside of Raptors goaltender. He's got it over to this side, passes it up to the top to Reagan. Reagan shoots, save by Raptors goaltender with 4:26 left to go in this first period. Face-off is coming to the goaltender's glove side as it is going to be Alcaves taking the draw. Gets it back to Grimes. Grimes sending it around to the corner of the net. Comes back over to center. Picked up by Alcaves. Alcaves with it at center ice, taking it back into the zone. Alcaves sending it towards the net just wide. Alcaves going after it once more. He's got Ditsunen coming to give him a hand. Ditsunen from the slot. Coming around to the side. Ditsunen steps up. Raptors sending it to the top of the boards. Rabbits keeping it in. Raptors picking it up around the backside of the net. But it's going to be tipped off of the skates of Poole with this pass over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen able to guide it in as Sturba goes after it at the top of the ice. Puck comes up, keeping it in play. Great job by Grimes, and a shot and a save with 3:33 left to go in the first. Rabbits leading by 1. Face-off coming to the top of the ice, just to the goaltender's glove side. It's going to be McMullen taking the draw. Fogler to the left. Up top, it is... Can't see who that is up top. Oh, up top, it is Lauer. Reagan and Bowerman on the back end on defense. Fogler sending it up the way to Bowerman. Bowerman keeping it in play. Puck comes loose, and it's going to be the Raptors taking it away as they go back into the Rabbit zone. Raptors trying to get it around. Fogler trying to set up the pick. Shot on goal. Saved by McGovern. 3:12 left to go in this first period. Face-off coming to McGovern's glove side. Rabbits going in for the face-off. It is McMullen again on that draw. Comes around the backside of McGovern. Reagan taps it up the way. It's picked up by Fogler. Fogler making the way. Fogler passing it up to way to McMullen. McMullen with a shot, and it's denied. Raptors with it in their own zone. Deflected off the skate of Bowerman. That puck gets deflected high and into the, I'm sorry, not Bowerman, McMullen. But Bowerman gets that high deflected puck deep into the Rabbit zone. He passes it to McMullen. McMullen with a redirect shot. Saved by McGovern. .234 left to go here in this first period. Face-off coming to the stick side of McGovern with Kirschbaum taking the face-off. He's got Cusmano and Schaefer left and right. Browerman and Hemi on the back end on defense. Kusmano with it. Kusmano with a great pass to Schaefer. Schaefer making a move. Takes a shot. Gets deflected to the bottom of the ice. He gets that rebound. Takes another shot. Another deflection. Kirschbaum swooping in there. Another shot by Schaefer. Great job. Kusmano trying to hold on to that puck. It comes back to center ice. Puck gets deflected back and forth there in the middle of the ice as Raptors trying to get a shot off but missed on getting that stick on that puck. It's going to be Grimes making a move. Grimes making his way in. Taps it back over to Kusmano. Kusmano trying to get to it. Kirschbaum trying to get to it. And we're going to have an opportunity here. They're going to try and get around Hemi. Hemi with a great poke check there up against the board. Kirschbaum able to clear it out to center ice as it comes all the way back down into the Raptors zone with 1:20 left to go here in this first period. Rabbits batting it away here at center ice. Picked up by the Rabbits. It's going to be Resendez. Resendez trying to drive, gets poke checked. Raptors with it. Raptors dump it. Picked up by the Rabbits. Poole taps it to Resendez. Resendez takes it in. Resendez with a high pass up the side to Kozak. 1 minute left to go. Here we go with Williamson. Williamson has it up against the boards. He's got it. It gets cleared. No, it does not. It gets stopped by Browerman. Browerman dumping it into the corner. Williamson gets that cover. Resendez with it. 35 seconds. Shoot! High and off the glass. Poole going to chase it down all the way into the Rabbit zone. Poole comes up with it. Turning it around quick. Fast and furious as he's got it. Gets it poked out and cleared to center. Poole with it again. Taps it to Resendez. Resendez holding it into the Rabbit zone with 10 seconds left to go in the period. Resendez to Browerman. Browerman back to Resendez. Resendez trying to get his shot off. It gets tripped up. 5 seconds. Here we go. Browerman shoots. And that's going to be it for the first period. Thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN. We are at the Jacksonville Holiday Classic where your 18U Daytona Swamp Rabbits are getting ready, are taking on the Raleigh Raptors in this game one. Now, don't forget to join us tomorrow at 3:50 p.m. We'll be going up against the Carolina Thunder, and then again tomorrow night at 9:40 p.m. So get all nice and cozy in your PJs as we take on the Charleston Junior Stingrays. Good plays by the Rabbits here on that first period. Good passing, hard skating, really loving to see all of that. As we are moving now into this second period, again, 14 minutes on the clock for the period and 2 minutes for each penalty that's been assessed. First goal came today from number 15, Dylan Alcaves. Number 15, Dylan Alcaves, and number 88, Braden Starba, playing up for this tournament. So we welcome them to the team. What's great is that Braden and Dylan actually played with a lot of these players last year in that 16U, on that 16U team. So great addition. They're comfortable with how they play and everything. So really good to see that chemistry working out well. And let's take a look at number 31 in the net today. In between the pipes, number 31, Angelo McGovern. Coming to take the face off here to start off this second period. Alcaves with Ditsunen to the right. Up top, it is going to be Sturba. On the back end, it is Grimes and Hemi. Here we go. Let's go, Rabbits. Raptors with that face-off win. They dump it in deep into the Rabbit zone. As it comes around to the back side of the net, Rabbits trying to get that puck cleared as McGovern trying to look and see where that puck went. Hemi's got it around the back side of the net. Pass to the top of the blue line. Gives the Raptors an opportunity. Takes a shot. Deflected in traffic. Here it comes around again to the near side corner. Jitsunen with it. And Alcaves now with a takeaway as he makes his way through the zone once more. Alcaves wants a shot. Gets a shot. Denied. Comes over to the near side corner once more as the Raptors trying to get it out of there, but a great shot by Sturba with 13:04 left to go here in this second period. Faceoff is going to be coming to the goaltender's glove side. McMullen taking the faceoff. Fogler to the left. Lauer to the right. On the back end, it's going to be Reagan and Browerman. Browerman keeping it in at the blue line. Browerman with it. Passing it up the way, gets it over to the side to McMullen. McMullen with a shot from the side. It's way wide. Browerman keeping it in once again. Picked up by the Raptors. Rabbits picking it off. That's Fogler. Fogler with a shot wide. Puck comes up again. Here we go. Browerman taking it away. As it is going to be Reagan holding his own right there along the side. Puck comes loose again. Raptors with it. Raptors lobbing it through center ice once more as it comes deep into the Rabbit zone for icing on the Raptors with 12:11 left to go here in this second period. We're going to go all the way back. Faceoff coming to the glove side of Raptors goaltender. Kirschbaum taking the faceoff. Gets it over to the side of Cusmano. Cusmano with the missed shot on that one. Puck comes back again. Here come the Raptors. Raptors making a drive in. They lob it up high and deep into the Rabbit zone. Poole getting it around the backside of McGovern. Poole with it. Sending it up the way. Trying to get it all to the side to Schaefer. That puck is bouncing around in front of McGovern, and it's cleared up the way by Hemi. Cusmano got it cleared. Poole stopping it. Poole tried to get it up the boards over to the side to Hemi, but he's got his stick picked up in there. Hemi with it up at the top of the ice. Hemi with it, moving his way through center, picked up by the Raptors. Schaefer with it. Schaefer trying to hold on to it. Puck gets deflected up high and into the air. Poole able to stop it along the side, but Raptors pick it up. Here they come again with the centering pass. It's grabbed by Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum tried to turn it back around. Puck comes loose once more as Schaefer with it, and we're going to have a penalty coming up. Tripping against the Rabbits here with 11:05 left to go here in this second period. Number 23, Kirschbaum, going to the box for tripping. All right, so the faceoff is going to come all the way down to the glove side of McGovern. Kozak is going to take the faceoff with Grimes, Reagan, and Browerman out there. Here comes Kozak. Kozak with control of the puck. He makes his way in, takes a shot. It's high. Again, it's going to be the Raptors with it in their own zone, but it's picked up again by Kozak. Kozak with it. Grimes got it. Grimes fires. It's deflected up and out of play with 10:39 left to go here in this second period. 1:34 left to go in that penalty against Aiden Kirschbaum. Faceoff is coming to the glove side of Raptors goaltender. Ditsunen taking the draw with Williamson to the left. Grimes takes a shot, doesn't make it through traffic, but that deflection gives the Raptors a chance to get away from it. Offsides on the Raptors. Raptors with 10:31 left to go in this second period. All right, face-off coming to the top of the blue line just outside of the Rabbit zone. No change in this line for the Rabbits as Jitsunen is going to take that face-off. Jitsunen gets that face-off as the Raptors quick to take it back in. Offsides once more with 10:25 left to go in the second period. 1:20 left to go in that penalty by Kirschbaum. No change in the line for the Rabbits. Here we go. Jitsunen loses that face-off as the Raptors trying to get it back in. Overskated by Browerman. Browerman trying to talk to Reagan. Trying to get it around the backside of McGovern. Taps up the way to Williamson. Williamson trying to get it lobbed along the side. Grimes kicking it. Not able to get it out of the zone. Here they come with a shot wide of McGovern. Here we come again. Here we come again. He gets deflected by a great defensive play by Browerman. Raptors with it around the backside of the net once more. They centered it up into the slot, and it deflects wide and deep into the Raptors zone. But the Raptors are quick to move it back to center ice. Here we go. Raptors with a light pass deep into the Rabbit zone. Grabbed by Grimes around the corner. 30 seconds left to go in the penalty for Kirschbaum. Rabbits able to get it cleared deep into their own zone. No icing. 20 seconds left to go in the penalty before Kirschbaum. Here comes the Raptors once more through center ice and now back into the Rabbit zone. Trying to hold on to it. Shot deflected up and out of play by McGovern. All right, on the face-off coming to McGovern's stick side. Alcave's taking the draw. Sturbridge to his right. Hemi and McMullen on the back end. I'm sorry, Hemi and Reagan on the back end. Alcaves once more from the blue line. Looking to go in. Rabbits turning it around, keeping it in play. We are back at full strength. Reagan with the shot from wide. Rabbits able to kill that penalty. Great job. As the Raptors pick it up, we got 8 minutes 45 left to go here in this job. And a great shot from the circle by number 33, Josh Reagan. Hits it in the back of the net with 8:40 left to go. All right, Rabbits with a 2-0 lead here in the second as McMullen takes the face-off wing, gets it back the way to Browerman. Browerman spinning it around, getting it back to McMullen. McMullen with a missed shot. Puck comes to the near side corner in Raptor zone. Poole keeping it in, taps it up the way to Browerman. Browerman shoots, score! Goal by number 7, Michael Browerman, and the assist from number 24. .818 left to go here in this second period. Rabbits lead 3-0. McMullen in again at center to take the faceoff. Lauer to the left. Up top, it's Fogler. Poole and Browerman on the back end once more. Here we go. It is going to be Fogler taking it in. Fogler taps it back to Lauer. Lauer shoots. Great save by Lauer. Puck comes up again through center. Grabbed by Browerman. Browerman sending it back around the way. Try to get it to Fogler. McMullen through center wide. Puck comes once more to the top of the ice. It gets cleared out to center. Poole going to get to it. Poole with it. Taking it around the backside of McGovern. Doubling back. Passing it up the way. Gets it to Browerman. Browerman taps it along the side up to McMullen. McMullen with it. Making that drive. Takes a shot with a cross from McMullen to, I think that was just Sturba. Goal on that one by number Fogler. That was Andrew Fogler. Hold on. From McMullen. All right. Off of the face-off. Here comes Kirschbaum. Sending it up to the top of the ice. Raptors with it. Grimes with it. Again, keeping it in play. Grimes with the shot wide. Reagan with it at the top of the ice. Gets it tapped up the way. Then now deflected back to center by the Raptors. Raptors with a shot wide. They're not even able to get a shot off. As here come the Rabbits once more. Here comes Reagan. Reagan moving it through center. Gets it into Raptor zone. Shot. Save by the Raptors goaltender. Missed shot by Reagan. .641 left to go here in this first period or second period. There we go. It is going to be Kozak on that faceoff. Gets it up the way, taps it, gets deflected back out to center ice. Browerman taking it in. Browerman shovels it along the way to Resendez. Resendez trying to hold on to it. Puck comes along to the backside of the net, all the way up the way to Williamson. Williamson holding on to it. Williamson with it, up the way to Browerman. Browerman through traffic, gets deflected. Puck comes all the way up to the blue line. Hemme sends it back in again. Taps it over the way to Kozak. Kozak fires, it's wide. Puck again to the top of the ice. Hemme again. Batting it down. Hemme again playing it up. It gets deflected up and out of play with 5:45 left to go here in this second period. Rabbits with a 4-0 lead over the Raptors. Alcaves again on the faceoff. It's a draw on that one, but it gets it over the way to Sturba. Sturba fires. Missed shot and a great job with a follow-up shot by Alcaves. Second goal of the day by Dylan Alcaves on that one. So number 15, Dylan Alcaves with the assist from Braden Sturba. All right, Alcaves again for the faceoff. Gets it in behind Grimes. Sending it in deep again into the Raptors zone. It's going to be icing on the Rabbits with 5:32 left to go here in this second period. We're going to go all the way back. All right. Face-off coming to the stick side of McGovern. Alcaves holding it back so Grimes can get to that puck. Grimes trying to turn it back around. Grimes gets tripped up against the boards. Shot deflected. Kitsunen able to get it cleared up. Poole scrumming forward against the boards. It gets deflected out to center with a great deke around Grimes. Shot save by McGovern. Here comes Sturba again from the point, passing it up to Alcaves. Alcaves not able to make that connection. He sends it back along the way, trying to get it back down once more. Puck comes loose. Poole stops it at the red line. Poole taps it up the boards to Ditsunen. They get around Poole, looking to get through again. Shot wide of McGovern. Another follow-up shot by the Raptors. Another wide shot. They get it up to that blue, not that blue line, to the circle. It's grabbed by Reagan. Reagan with it. Reagan sending it around the boards up the way over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen trying to keep it in. Gets it to Alcaves. Alcaves to Sturba. Sturba to Ditsunen. Ditsunen fires. Don't know where that puck went. But a great shot by Jitsunen. Rabbits again with it. Vogler with a shot. Another wide. We're going to have the net came off of the post with 3:55 left to go here in this second period. Face-off coming to the glove side of goaltender, the Raptors goaltender. McMullen taking the face-off, getting it around the way to Lauer. Lauer trying to get it back over to Reagan. It's going to be a one-on-one shot. Missed shot by the Raptors, and the Rabbits able to pick it back up. It's going to be Lauer passing it up to McMullen. McMullen with the drive. Shot. Great save by the Raptors goaltender. Reagan from the circle through traffic. It gets deflected. I tried to say denied and deflected. Oh, that was not an okay hit. Yep, it's going to be Browerman taking that penalty. So Rabbits going on a penalty kill here now. As number 7, Michael Browerman, going to the penalty box for that penalty. Yeah, he knew it as soon as he hit too. So face-off is coming here to the bottom of the blue line, just outside of the Rabbit zone. Kozak taking the face-off. Resendez up top with Grimes and Hemi on the back end. Here we go. On that face-off, it's going to be Grimes chasing it down deep into the Rabbit zone. Raptors picking it up first. Resendez trying to get that stray puck, but the Raptors pick it up with the pass through the slot. Looking to get it past McGovern. Great saves by McGovern. Great job by goaltender Angelo McGovern in there as it was shot after shot, and as the Raptors were getting those rebounds, even the Raptors players were giving McGovern bumps on that one. That was good. That's respect right there. 1:35 left to go. Save by McGovern. 1:34 left to go in the penalty on Browerman. All right, here we go. Let's be ready. Kozak again. Raptors one-timer. Another great save by McGovern. Here we go. Kozak once more on that faceoff. Looking to get it out of there. Rabbits finally in possession of that puck around the backside of McGovern. And we're trying to get it cleared up the boards with the Raptors with it once more. Battered away by McGovern. Puck comes up here to that blue line. Raptors with a shot deflected by the body of Resendez. Here we go. Once more. Kozak with it. Kozak making his way around. Kozak gets it with a shot over to the side. It's a Kozak over to Resendez with that goal. Great passing with the assist from Alexander Kozak. 2:16. That was a shorthanded goal by the Rabbits. Still 57 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. Or, I'm sorry, a 57-second penalty kill remaining for the Rabbits as Faceoff comes back to center. Poole with it, trying to get a hold of that puck. Gets stripped away. Here come the Raptors again to the corner. Raptors with a pass in front of McGovern. It's wide. Puck comes up to the blue line. Blue line to the bottom of the blue line. Shot through traffic. Wide. Picked up by Poole. Poole with it. Playing it up against the boards. It comes loose again. Shot high, save by McGovern. Kirschbaum on the faceoff. That faceoff deflects up high to the top of the ice. Poole trying to get it cleared. He gets it up to the blue line. Poole again with the puck. Poole with it, trying to kick that puck out of past that blue line. Raptors with it. Shot through the slot. Saved and cleared by Poole. As it comes all the way down into the Raptors zone. 4 seconds left to go in that penalty for Browerman. We are back to even strength here now as the Raptors make that move back into the Rabbits territory once more. Puck again up to the top of the boards. Gitsunin trying to get it cleared. It's going to be Cusmano tapping it up to Reagan. Reagan making their way in. Shot. Save. 49 seconds left to go in this second period. Faceoff is going to be coming to the Raptors goaltender's glove side as Alcabe's taking that draw once more. Ditsunin to the right. Sturber to the left. Hemi and Browerman on the back end. Alcabe's with the faceoff win! Oh my gosh, a shot by Ditsunin deflected. It almost looked like it went in and out. Wow. That was a great job by the Rabbits on that one. As Alcabe's with it at the top of the ice. Alcabe's from the circle. Dumps it to Ditsunin. Ditsunin shoots to Alcabe's. Alcabe's with an opportunity. Not able to get to it. Hemi through traffic. Another deflection by the Raptors. Raptors are working their butts off with that defense in front of their goaltender as the Rabbits are unrelenting right now with another shot and another save by the Raptors goaltender. All right, 10 seconds left to go in the period. Face-off coming to the goaltender's stick side. Alcabe's taking the draw once more. Oh, got to change out on the line for the... Oh, it's actually a penalty right now. So the Rabbits are on a power play. Here we go. Power play for the Rabbits as Alcabe's with it. Alcabe's going around the back side of the net. Getting it up the way over to Ditsunin. Ditsunin with a shot denied. Scrum for that puck in front of the net. As we got 0.8 seconds left to go in this period. So just enough time for a face-off and the end of the period. We're gonna go into that first or the third period now. There we go. All right, thanks so much for joining us here live on the KPHN. We are at the Jacksonville Holiday Classic, where your 18U Daytona Swamp Rabbits are facing the Raleigh, North Carolina Raptors. We've got lots of hockey coming up this weekend, but don't worry, there's still lots of hockey left to go here tonight. We've got 14 minutes left to play here in this third period. So Rabbits right now with a 5-0 lead over the Raptors. 1:50 left to go in the power play for the Rabbits as well. as we get ready to start off. Join us tomorrow at 3:50 p.m. as we will go up against the Carolina Thunder. And then again tomorrow night, get all nice and warm and toasty underneath your blankets with those hot cocos and those pajamas with the footies in it. Yeah. At 9:40 p.m. as we take on the Charleston Junior Stingrays. Now, Sunday's game is going to be up in the air depending on how the rest of these games go. We could be playing at 10:30 a.m. on Sunday or 3 p.m. on Sunday. Just stay tuned here on the KPHN for more. Starting this third period off here now, McMullen taking the face off. Vogler to the left. Up top, it is going to be Williamson on the back end. Poole and Grimes. Here we go as the Rabbits win that face off, getting it deep into the Raptors zone. Raptors with it, clearing it all the way down deep into the Rabbits territory. It's going to be deflected to the side by McGovern as Poole picks it up. Poole with it around the back side of the net. Takes it, sends it up the way over to Vogler. Vogler with the redirect, picked up by the Raptors. Raptors with it again. Still, McGovern loses his glove. It looks like his glove got knocked out of the way on that one. So it's stoppage of play as the Raptors are going to have an opportunity to take that face off in the Rabbit zone. All right, here we go. Raptors with the face-off win. Shot from the circle wide of McGovern. Lauer with it now. Lauer passing it out through center. It comes all the way down. It's going to be over to Sturbo with the shot deflected up and to the top of the glass. Again, Raptors once more. Grimes keeping it in on the ice, sending it in to the top corner as Lauer picks it up. Lauer trying to settle down a bouncing puck. Gets it up the way over again to McMullen. McMullen fires. Grimes once more. Not enough power behind that as the Raptors try to get it cleared. McMullen keeping it in. McMullen with a shoulder to the face as Browerman's going to get it in the Rabbit zone. Browerman with a strong pass through center. Gets it over to Lauer. Lauer to Vogler. Vogler fires. It is high. Again with the puck. Browerman through traffic. And a save by Raptors goaltender. And we are now back at even strength on the ice as the Raptors killed that power play. Kozak in again at center. Williamson to his left. Resendez to his right. Browerman and Reagan on the back end on defense. Reagan with it. Reagan passes it across the way to Williamson. Williamson tried to get it out. Wasn't able to, but don't worry. Resendez comes back in. Resendez shoots. Puck is lost and in the net. Are they going to call it dead? They're going to call it dead. It is a missed shot by Resendez. All right. Kozak again at center. Kozak wins that faceoff, gets it over the way to Resendez. Resendez dumping it in deep into the Raptors zone. Over to Kozak. Kozak trying to centering it up. It's going to come back along the edge to Resendez. Resendez got it. Shot through the slot. Save by Raptors goaltender. No need to push and shove. Come on, Luke.
Walk away. You're all right.
No need for that. No need for it. No need. We are now officially on a rolling clock at this point in time, so we've got offsetting penalties coming up against the Raptors and number 21 Williamson as we are on a rolling clock with 10 minutes, 30 seconds left to go and counting in this game. Kirschbaum in for the faceoff. Schaefer on the left, not in position yet as the Raptors get it away. Picked up by Browerman at center. Browerman playing it up against the glass. Picked up by Schaefer. Schaefer tapping it into the zone. Raptors clearing it. Browerman again. Over to Schaefer. Schaefer with it. Gets it back to Browerman. It's like a game of ping pong here right now. Reagan with it. Deep in the Rabbit zone. Gets it up the way to Kusmano. Kusmano over to Kirschbaum. Raptors pick it off. Raptors taking it in the zone again as Browerman gets tangled up in the corner. Here comes Kusmano to give him a hand. Scrum for that puck up against the boards. Raptors with it. Gets a shot from the side. They wrap it around to the near side corner, down to the bottom of the ice.
Come on, get in there.
Raptors with it. Still in the Rabbit zone. A one-time shot wide. Puck goes around the backside of McGovern. Up to the bottom of the blue line. Still in the Rabbit zone. Shot through traffic. Deflected to the bottom of the ice. As Cusmano's going to get to it at the top corner. Looking to tap it away. As the Rabbits finally able to get it out of the zone and through center. That's going to be Reagan to Schaefer. Reagan trying to hold on to it. Here we go. Hemi looking to push him out to the side. Shot saved by McGovern.
Now run. Don't run. Go. Come on, boys.
Puck comes loose again out to center ice. Hemi with it. Hemi up the glass, dumping it in deep into the Raptors zone. Here comes Sturba. Sturba with the shot. Off the deflection. Great shot by Sturba.
I like the backhand.
Hold on. Who got that goal?
Ditsunen.
Ditsunen from? Thank you.
It was a backhand.
Got it. Thank you. All right, so that's another goal for the Rabbits here with a great shot by Jaden Ditsunen and then the assist from Braden Sturba. Alcaves taking the face off. Nice job there by Sturba, twisting that around, getting it up the way to Alcaves. Alcaves with it, passing it up to the side. Shot by Ditsunen once again. Hemi looking to get his stick in there. Cool, tapping it up to the top of the boards. Again, Hemi getting him pushed out to the side. Puck comes all the way down to the blue line. Raptors keeping it in with 7 minutes left to go in this game. Alcaves up the way, over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen with the shot. Ditsunen to Alcaves. It's a hot trick for Alcaves.
Do it.
That was a hat trick. Proud dad moment. He did throw his hat towards the ice on that one. So, all right. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go and counting left in this game as it is going to be McMullen with Fogler, Browerman, and Grimes. Grimes to Lauer. Lauer able to tap it out. Here comes McMullen. McMullen tried to go through the legs of the player. Shot. Save by
Turn it.
that goal by the Raptors goaltender. Raptors again able to receive that puck again. They move it out to center ice. Raptors with it, dumping it in deep into the Rabbits territory. No icing as McGovern sets himself in the net. Lauer with it at the top of the ice. Shot saved by McGovern. Here comes around again with a backhanded shot and a score by the Raptors. With 5:35 left to go in this game, the Raptors put themselves up on the board. Here we go. It is going to be Kirschbaum in at center, Schaefer to the left. Cusmano to the right. Poole with it. Poole playing it up the glass, getting it into the Raptors zone. Again, Poole with the puck, moving it into the zone. He's got it. Looks for a shot. Shoots. Oh, damn. Save.
Job, Chase. He was lining that.
He did. He had it. Kirschbaum again with the faceoff with 4:45 left to go in the game. Kirschbaum on the faceoff gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer sends it towards the net. Saved by Raptors goaltender. One more time. Cusmano trying to get in on that pool. Stopping it from the blue line. Shot through traffic wide. Puck comes off again. Here come the Raptors. Shot and a score. Great goal by the Raptors on that one with 4:10 left to go in this game. Kozak coming in to take the face off as we hit that 4-minute mark.
Come on, boys.
Kozak, Williamson. Grimes with it. Grimes making the run. He's got it. Taking it around the backside of the net. Grimes losing his edge. Williamson got him pinned in the corner. Gets it to Kozak. Williamson to Kozak. Kozak with the shot deflects wide. Resendez now with it. Making his way through traffic. Resendez with an opportunity. Puck goes wide as it comes out of the zone. Everybody's got to retreat. Hard pass from Browerman over to Williamson. Puck again deflects out as Grimes able to deflect it over to the side, back over to Browerman. Browerman again takes it around the backside of McGovern. McGovern to Williamson. Williamson back to Resendez. Resendez trying to hold on to that puck as he gets it into the Raptor zone with 3 minutes to go. Shot by Resendez. Shot by Kozak. Again, puck is picked up, and we've got a player down on the ice by the Raptors. He is getting up. Kozak is going to the box on a penalty. Yeah. The player is up and is skating off on his own power, which is a good thing. As Kozak's going into the penalty box.
Players up. Good job.
All right, so the Rabbits are going to be on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes with, it's not 17, it's 19. It's number 19, not number 17. All right, here we go. Kirschbaum taking the face off with Browerman, Schaefer, and Browerman, Schaefer, and Reagan out on the ice. Kirschbaum wins the face off, gets it to Reagan. Reagan not able to clear. Passed by the Raptors in front of the net. Raptors trying to get it kept in play, and the Rabbits able to get it cleared. Browerman going after it. Schaefer with a shot wide. Again, puck up comes up to that blue line. Browerman going to chase it down. Nope. Raptors with it from the circle. They got it pinned in the corner. Rabbits swooping in to try and get it deflected out. And a shot. Save by McGovern. Yes, it was. When the kid went down, Pat. It went against Kozak. With a minute left to go on the penalty by Kozak. A minute 49 and counting left to go in this game. Raptors with the puck in the corner. They're looking for a shot through center. They get pushed out to the side by Grimes. Shot hits off against the back of the net. Cusmano in pursuit. Looking to try and get that puck stripped away. It's going to be Hemi getting it around the backside of the net. Gets it over to Grimes. Grimes trying to bat that puck down. 17 seconds left to go in the penalty by Kozak. Cusmano, I'm sorry, not Cusmano. Fogler with it. Fogler sends it towards the net and a save. Less than a minute to go here in this game. All right, face-off is coming to the glove side of Raptors goaltender with McMullen taking the face-off. Lauer to the left. It's going to be Reagan and Hemi on the back end, and that's it for the penalty as we've got 30 seconds left to go. Lauer making a drive. Lauer taking a hit up against the board. Gets that puck to McMullen. McMullen with it. McMullen to the blue line. Reagan shot wide. Lauer again to Hemi. Hemi to Lauer. Lauer up the way to Grimes. Grimes with it. Sending it deep. Back to the corner. Lauer going to pin it for 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And that is going to be it as the Rabbits win the first game of this Jacksonville Holiday Classic here at the Igloo here in Jacksonville, Florida. Your Daytona Swamp Rabbits take home the win in the first game against the Raleigh Raptors. Thanks so much for joining us here live on the KPHN. We'll see you here tomorrow at 3:50 p.m. as we take on the Carolina Thunder, and then again tomorrow night at 9:40 p.m. Thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, including the outcome. As always, let's go Rabbits.